Hello, I'm Jessica Ryan Keeney. I'm an attorney licensed to practice law in the state of California, and I am the Department of Child Support Services attorney for two small Northern California counties. I'm also a former city attorney for a small city. What I'm about to say here today is not legal advice. This is for educational purposes only, and if at any time I say I would do, that does not mean I would do that in your case. I'm simply talking about how I've handled certain situations in the past, how I've seen others handle them, and it's habit to say, and I would do, or something to that effect. So thank you for tuning in. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up. It helps us out a lot. Subscribe, hit the bell so that you get notifications when we upload new stuff. Today, we're going to talk about declarations. So what is a declaration and what is it used for? A declaration is a document, and it's basically where you give the court more information. So a declaration can be attached to a motion, so it can be attached to a notice of motion or a request for order or an order to show cause. It can also be a standalone document filed on its own. As I was editing, I realized that I didn't make it really clear that you can also use a declaration after you've filed your motion or your responsive declaration if you have more information to give the court. There's specific laws about the deadlines when you need to give additional relevant information to the court. So I'm going to lay out a scenario. This is a fictitious scenario, but it will help us discuss this declaration better. Mom and dad are going to court for child support. They've had a hearing. The court continued the hearing. Dad's been ordered to pay child support. Mom's not working, and dad wants income to be imputed to mom. Dad is going to do a declaration after court so that he makes sure that the court knows he wants the court to impute income to mom. And this video isn't about imputing income. That'll be a different video. By the way, mom is the parent with the majority of the custody of the children. Dad sees the kids about 30% of the time. Dad is going to do a declaration, and he's going to tell the court in plain English exactly what he wants and why he wants it. He wants the court to impute income to mom at least minimum wage. And he's going to explain why he wants it, and he's going to sign it under penalty of perjury. And then he's going to have someone over the age of 18 and not a party to the case serve a copy of this declaration on the Department of Child Support Services, because they are involved in the case, and on mom, and then dad is going to file with the court the original and 2 copies of that proof of service, because he's going to have it mostly filled out, and then the person who serves the documents is going to go ahead and sign it after they verify that they did actually serve what the document says they served. And there's a video on our channel about serving people. And so he's going to file with the court the original and 2 copies of that proof of service, the original and 2 copies of that declaration. Now, dad was worried after the first hearing because he thought that the court was ignoring him when he asked that income be imputed to mom. Now, sometimes things get overlooked in court. Sometimes people aren't as effectively vocal as they think they really were, so the message may not have got across to the court. Sometimes the court does respond, and it just seems like a weird response that non-attorneys don't understand. And sometimes the court isn't really interested in whether or not you want income imputed to the other party, because the court knows they're just going to continue the matter. But it's always important that you tell the court what you want and why. And by dad doing this declaration after court, but before the next hearing, he'll make sure that the court sees what he's asking for and why. And then when he goes to court, it's going to be really important that he also speak up and tell the court what he wants and why. So there will be a link in the description to this declaration that I refer to, and any other relevant links will also be in the description. There probably won't be a write-up on this video because it was pretty quick and not too in-depth, so that doesn't necessarily warrant a write-up. Well, again, hit the thumbs up. That helps us a lot. If you want to leave us a comment, go ahead, leave us a comment. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. If we answer, it will not be legal advice. It will be for educational purposes only, and questions you ask and the responses when they're given will be so that other people can see what's going on, see what some of the possibilities are for solutions, educational purposes only. Go ahead, click the bell, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff, and tune in for the next video, please.